I'm Raymond Taylor, and I'm going to show you how to build a coaching business from scratch. Welcome, guys. I'm going to keep this short and sweet. There's 3 very important things you need to know if you want to scale up your coaching business, and that is traffic, conversions, and product. You see so many people overcomplicating things, and you hear this new little technique that's going to get you 1 extra client, and you hear this new fancy piece of software and this new way of doing things, and the old way of doing things doesn't work anymore. It's a bit tiring after a while, doesn't it? 3 things, 3 very simple things: traffic, conversion, and a product. Those are the 3 things you need, okay? But how well you do in those 3 areas are going to be how successful you are. Now, traffic is one of the most important things because that's the people that are going to see your offer. Eyeballs, I like to call them. How can we get as many eyeballs as possible? So map out as many traffic sources as you possibly can think of. Literally write down on a whiteboard or a piece of paper, where can I find eyeballs? Don't just rely on your 1 Instagram account, because I can promise you now, after you've sold things twice, all of the cream that was on the top is now gone, and there's no new way of bringing people into your network, and your audience will deplete and die, and you'll be left with nothing. You cannot rely on 1 channel and 1 source of leads to build a business, right? You need to have multiple traffic streams. Some are paid and some are organic. So let's list a few. Ads. Oh my God, I could talk about this for hours, but ads, they might seem complicated, they might seem expensive, but I'll tell you what's worse, having a business that doesn't work. I'd rather sit there and learn how to use those ads and pay, and you might think they're expensive. Yeah, you have to pay for them, but you get a ROAS, and that means a return on ad spend. For every $1 you spend, you get on average of 8 back, we do. We get on average of 8.8 times return on ad spend. So for every $1 we spend, we make $8.80. So they're not expensive, they're cheap, but you got to learn how to use them. But it's better to learn these tools, techniques, and strategies and build your business than it is to just, hope, wish, and pray that a client is going to come knocking on your door any day soon. So anyway, you got podcasts, you got social media, but different platforms of social media. Don't just rely on 1. Facebook group, Facebook page, Facebook profile, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, Snapchat, Pinterest, YouTube, so many. And the beauty of the content is you can reposition it as well. Create 1 piece and then cut it up and throw it across them all. You got influencers, you got affiliates. Anyway, that's a topic for another day. I don't want to get too deep into this because that's not what this is for. But map out traffic sources, learn traffic sources, and find the eyeballs that can get on your conversion. Now, the conversion is the way of turning the eyeballs into a potential customer. And so many people do this by saying, hey, swipe up and buy my course. People don't buy like that. People need to be persuaded. People need to trust you. People need to get value from you. People need to have their limiting beliefs broken down. People need to see case studies improve and results and understand your offer on a deep emotional and psychological level before even thinking about it. And if you are making sales like, hey, have a look at my course on the next couple of story slides, well done, but you could be doing a hell of a lot more if you did that properly with things like funnels, webinars, lead magnets, free books, masterclasses, challenges, things that are going to engage your audience and deliver value and show them what you're all about before asking them to buy. As Gary Vee says, jab, 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 right hook, okay? The right hook is the sale. The jab is the warming up and the nurturing. Very aggressive way of looking at it, but it's the way that we want to do it. Don't try and sell, try and nurture, try and deliver value. Do that via technology so you can push that message out exponentially. For example, 1 webinar takes you 1 hour to record. You could have 100,000 people see it over a few months of driving traffic from various sources to it. That is a sales presentation, essentially. All right, so leverage technology to convert your customers. So again, this is another video, but I want to give you the core components. You need the eyeballs, you need the way of converting it, and you need a product. Now, of course, when you're a coach, the obvious product is coaching. But if you're looking to scale, it's not. You could be charging 20 grand for your coaching and still not make 7 figures. It's hard because you're going to be drained. You're looking after these clients, acquiring these clients, doing the sales calls, doing all the sort of customer service side of things, the admin, the invoices, it's going to get too much. You're going to get on what I call the 6-figure hamster wheel, where you're just prospecting, selling, and delivering coaching sessions and going round and round and round and round in the business constantly working and delivering coaching sessions, not able to scale and take it to the next level. So what you need is a product that's going to be scalable. Now there's so many ways of doing this, from membership sites to small evergreen courses to live courses or group coaching programs. Again, that's content for another day, but you've got to have the right scalable product to make a lot of money. If you want to be making $1 million a month, which you might go, hang on a minute. That's the kind of mindset you want to have to create that strategy. Not to necessarily create $1 million a month, maybe to create just 50,000 a month, or maybe 100,000 a month. But if you have the mindset of, could the strategy I'm using now make me $1 million a month or $100,000 a month? If the answer is no, you change your strategy. You need more traffic, you need a better way of converting it, and you need a more scalable product. Those are the 3 things that you can do right now in its simplest form to make a massive difference to scaling your coaching business. Good luck.
I'm Raymond Taylor, and I'm going to show you how to build a coaching business from scratch.